Hey guys, today is Sunday and I want to make this video in hopes that it may help somebody else. You'll notice that my title is Lupus and Breast Augmentation. So this is as personal as it gets. When I was in my early 20s, which was about 27 years ago, I had breast implants. They were saline. At that time they was having a big thing going on about silicone implants and how it was harming the bodies of some women and causing diseases and all that. So if you go and look it up, you'll see to where they actually stopped it until 2006 or 7, to where there was no silicone implants. Then the FDA released it sometimes in between 2007 and 9 with the new silicone that they have that stays in the pocket. If it's ruptured or has a leak, it doesn't leak out all over your body and cause problems. It stays mainly where it is. So here's what happened. In my early 20s, like I said, I had saline breast implants. Now that was 27 years ago. And so to understand this, my lupus symptoms started 5 years ago. At that same time that we're putting all this together in a timeline, that's also when I started getting sick with lupus. Having all the symptoms, and as y'all have seen my videos, being just very sick. Well, the two wasn't put together until I went to see the best plastic surgeons that we have here. Now, after what had happened is the last 5 years, my breast had started to harden. And the first doctor I went to said that it is caused by inflammation. And we all know lupus is inflammation of anything. Any organ, anything, it attacks you. So he said, I asked him what happened, and he said it's inflammation that causes the implants to start hardening and build up scar tissue. So I went to this best plastic surgeon, and we had our consultation, and he said, on a scale of 1 to 5, mine was a 4. They were so bad. They were so hard, and I was in so much pain all the time. And he said that it was caused from inflammation. And then it causes scar tissue, which causes them to harden. And so we did the consultation about having them taken out, all the scar tissue removed, and new ones put in. And I opted to go with the silicone this time for my own personal reasons. I did all the research on it, talked to him. The new ones, new silicone, feel more real, look more real, and it's very hard for them to rupture. That just hardly doesn't happen. And they have been approved by the FDA because of the new silicone they use. So during our consultation, he said, now I have to tell you that breast implants, whether saline or silicone, can cause autoimmune disease. Or it can cause you to have the symptoms of autoimmune disease. So I have to tell you that. He said, but since you already have lupus, it doesn't matter. And I said, no, I guess it don't. So, of course, me and my husband both come home and researched it. During the time I started getting sick was during the time they started hardening. Okay? That is our timeline. So, did I develop lupus and the inflammation caused the scar tissue with the breast implants? Or did the scar tissue with the breast implants give me lupus or the symptoms of? Which one was it? So, I still opted for the surgery. Now I'm going to show y'all a picture of what they took out of me. It has no blood on it. It does not look gory. If you don't want to look, you don't have to. But I'm being real here. This is what was in my body. And I am going to show y'all. This is what they took out of me. As you can see, it looks like the crust of a fried chicken, and there was my implant. And he said he had no idea how they didn't bust, because they were just saline. But there's the left one, and that's how much he took out. And here's the right one. The implant was still there, but look how much scar tissue he had to cut. It was completely around my whole breast. So that's what it looked like inside of me and why I was in so much pain. Now, I'm doing this video for two reasons. For one, hoping that somebody that is about to get implants will find this and know that this is what could happen. Whether the inflammation and the scar tissue caused me to have lupus, or I got lupus and that's what caused that to happen. That's where it mainly settled in me. The other reason is, ladies, if you're out there and you have lupus and you have any hardening at all in your breast, you may need to think about it. He said this will never happen again, because if I just get one little place that's hard, and he'll take care of it. See, this has been 27 years, and I couldn't even remember the doctor that did them. Okay, so here's the second thing. And I'm going to try to do it without crying. I had the surgery on April 9th, and I've been on medical leave since. I go back to work Tuesday. I have not had one lupus symptom. Right, not one. I even tested the odds of me. I've been out in the sun without sunscreen, without a hat. I have not had my hip, my knees, my hands, my wrist, no arthritis problems. I've not had any stomach problems. I've not been foggy-headed. I have not had the sores in my head. I went out in the sun without a cap to see. Yeah, I was pushing my luck, testing my odds, whatever you call it. So this is 6 weeks out, and I have not had one lupus symptom. Now, did my lupus flare up so bad that it caused what y'all just saw, or did the inflammation and scarring in my breast cause me to have the lupus symptoms? I don't know, but if any of you ladies out there have lupus and have breast implants, you need to research it, because it does tell you it can cause autoimmune disease, or it could cause autoimmune disease symptoms. And I did not want to keep this from anybody, because if there's anybody out there that is having the same problems I did, and I can help them with this video, then that's what I'm going to do. And I will keep y'all updated. Like I said, this is 6 weeks out. When I made the videos about the beach, it was so surreal to me, because I haven't got to go in 7 years because of being sick. Now, we made the trip down there. You can make it in 5-6 hours. It took us 8 because we stopped a lot. I was tired just like my friend Debbie, but no more than that. Same as her. On the way back, I was tired, but the same as hers. But you see, just driving my hour, going my hour and a half to my rheumatologist in Birmingham used to give me out. He would drive. By the time we got there, we had our appointment and come back, I was wiped out. The exhaustion was just terrible. And the pain in my hip and my knees from riding in the car was horrible. So if anybody has any questions, please put them down below. If you want to look it up, all you have to do is type in breast augmentation, the side effects. You can type in lupus and breast augmentation. Hopefully this is going to help somebody else out there that is suffering or has the same thing as me. And you know, I'm going to keep making these videos. because I want y'all to know when the symptoms return, if they don't return. You know, I'm going to tell y'all everything. And my lifestyle is not going to change. I'm still going to keep eating the same, drinking my smoothies. Because of this disease, I have found a better way to live. And I'm not going to veer from that. That's going to stay. It has taught me a lot. So I keep all of y'all in my prayers, and I hope you do the same. And I hope that this really helps somebody. I'll talk to you later. Bye.